Some of the symptoms you're going to feel after a laparoscopic myomectomy might feel a little bit strange. So I'm sharing my experience of the symptoms I felt and how I helped ease them and help my healing process. So the first thing is, I talked about this in my other video, is gas and bloating. So here is what I did to help with that. First of all, activated charcoal. It will help bind all the toxins in the body. By the way, I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing my experience. Take it as it resonates. So activated charcoal helped with the gas and bloating. Ginger also helps with nausea. And some mint. I have a little plant right here. Mint helps a lot with that. The other thing is having on standby some Tylenol and ibuprofen. Your doctor probably will tell you what to take. What I've seen online and what my doctor recommended was just over the counter, just taking, maybe a little bit more. I don't want to talk too much about this, but just have your prescriptions ready on hand before you go home so you avoid that pain or having to run out to the pharmacy, especially that your mobility will be affected. One of the biggest things that they will tell you after the surgery, I hope they do, my doctor did, to mobilize right away. I know it's going to suck. It was the hardest thing. Every time I mobilized, every time I walked after my surgery, I felt so dizzy and nauseous. I could not. I really thought I can't walk anymore. But you can, you will, and you have to. Because the more you mobilize, the faster the healing process happens. Because it is in your core. You got to get that strength back. So walking a little bit, walking in the sun daily helps a lot. Getting in that fresh air too, helped me significantly. Talking about your feelings too. It's also a form of movement because you're going to feel a lot of things. I mean, surgery is trauma in the body. Trauma to the body. I love my spices. I love food that's flavorful, but if you're bloated and you can't really go to the bathroom and things are just not feeling the same in your belly region, you're gonna want to eat foods that are a bit more bland, easy to digest. So I didn't eat much vegetables the first week. Just more proteins and carbs, easy to digest things, not a lot of fruits that cause bloating, so you know your body best, so avoiding those would be helpful. And then doing some abdominal massage. It's going to be really challenging to touch your own belly. It hurts where the incisions are, but around it there might be some bruising. Mine had some bruising. But what I like to do was I would have my hand here and just rub the top part. As you see, there's no incisions there. The incisions are at the bottom here. So I would just rub the top part here, up and down, side to side, and going and trying to do some circular clockwise motion to get things moving. That helped me go to the bathroom along with the activated charcoal and the teas that I mentioned. I almost forgot to mention this. I took time off from work for the first week to reduce my stress. I also took some time off before the surgery to reduce my stress because this contributes greatly to your healing process. So if you can and you have the luxury of taking time off, I run my own business. So I just decided I'm not taking on any clients or doing any work that stresses me out. I've just been creating content and getting in a nice creative flow, just doing the things that feel good in my body and for my soul so that I can heal faster. And happy healing.